When I first started using compact routers, absolutely fell in love. But I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be using a cordless router. Sure, there are a lot of cordless tools out there. I just didn't think routers were possible. Well, Ridgid did it, and they did it with a brushless 18-volt compact router. It's a lightweight powerhouse at 3.1 pounds. This router is not only comfortable to use, but it is surprisingly not top-heavy with the battery. I was really surprised with that. Powered by an 18-volt battery, the router's brushless motor has a soft start and a variable speed dial that allows you to dial it in, choose between 17,000 and 25,000 RPMs. The runtime, to say the least, is impressive. I tested the Ridgid brushless compact router here in the shop, and I was able to route 248 lineal feet of 3/4 pine stock. And I used a 1/4-inch round over bit, and to a finished Carpenter, that lineal footage, that equals about 31 half-rounded windowsills, about 4 feet long. That's on a single 5.0 amp hour battery, and that's impressive. That's more windows than I can actually trim in a day. So that router is going to be viable on a job site. So my testing procedure, I basically wanted to simulate a real-life carpentry application. Again, I chose a windowsill application where I typically use 1/4-inch round over bit, and I round over 2 edges of one side. 8 lineal feet of routing, straight routing, was going to simulate 4 feet on both sides for me in my testing. Basically used a 1/4-inch round bit, and I used a 5 to 7 second feed rate. And I would route 8 feet of board and then rest the tool for 2 minutes. I continued for 5 sets, and then I would rest the tool for 10 minutes. And I would repeat this process until I couldn't route anymore. The reason for resting the tool was to avoid heat buildup in the battery and the brushless motor. I wanted to simulate a real-life carpentry application, not some sort of crazy routing, runtime test. Typically, when I route a windowsill or even several windowsills, I'll route one or a few of them, and I'll go and install them, and that includes the trim and the stool cap and the sill work and all that stuff. This particular router is easy to adjust. They have a micro adjust dial for adjusting the depth of cut and a quick release lever for removal of base housing. I found myself using that quick release lever to kind of get rough in where I wanted to be, and then I would dial it in with the micro adjust lever to kind of get it fine-tuned. As far as features go, it has a pull-out switch, pull-out push-in switch. It was extremely awkward to use and only got slightly better after doing it over and over in time. I really don't like the switch. Other than that, that's the only thing I really don't like about it. There's an LED light. It's okay. It's on the working end of the tool, and it illuminates about half of the collet. So it's not really well lit, but it gives you some light. There's a plastic shroud. They call it like a dust chute on the other end of it, but I like the plastic shroud. Pushes the dust one way. It's a good place to put your hand. Nice safe spot. This router is going to come as a bare tool. It's going to cost $99, and it's going to be available in late September, early October of 2016. Wow was my final impression of this router. I've always said that Ridgid was the hidden gem in the tool industry, and they consistently produce powerful, durable, and especially well-priced tools. Consistently over and over and over again. If you're currently running Ridgid tools and you have that battery platform, you absolutely have to get this router. It's a no-brainer. If you're looking for a cordless router, well, here it is. Ridgid has it for you. I'm Rob Robillard. Please subscribe to this channel, and if you want to read the full detailed article and tool review, go to toolboxbuzz.com. Take care.